guys, I know I've been doing a couple of book reviews recently, and I wanted to tell you about a new little segment that I'm going to do. In about 3 weeks, I'm getting ready to go to Y'all Fest, which is in Charleston, South Carolina. It's a free event. If any of you live anywhere near that area, I would totally recommend that you come. There's going to be a lot of really amazing authors: Cassandra Clare, Holly Black, Robin Wasserman, David Levithan, Elliot Schrafer, Cami Garcia, Margaret Stoll. There are 49 people coming. Kira Cass. I can't even remember the whole entire list, but just a ton of people, and they do a lot of different panels. Last year, they did panels on everything from using setting and how that can become a character in a book as opposed to just the setting. Dystopians and why that's such a huge genre right now, why it's so popular. Just a ton of different things. I didn't even get to go to everything. They have author signings. They do tons of stuff. And so Brennan and I went, my cousin Brennan and I went last year, and we're going again this year with my friend Katie. And so in order to prep for that, all of the authors are doing a 5-question interview on the Y'all Fest website, which I will link below. And so we're going to do interviews. I'm going to do interviews with them and myself, and we're going to answer each of those questions. And then I'm hoping to do a reaction video Saturday evening. Y'all Fest is November 9th. No, we're going November 9th. Y'all Fest is November 10th. It's an all-day event, like I said. It's mainly free. There's a keynote event with Cassandra Clare and Holly Black, which was $5. And then they have this thing called the YA Smackdown, which is like a storytelling competition where all of the different authors have props and they have to tell spur of the moment stories. It was hilarious last year. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen, probably. Sarah Reese Brennan, who will be there again this year and was there last year, she was the judge/host of the Smackdown. She did a lot of fantastic rewards that were things like, you have 5 points plus 2 unicorns minus a zombie. So it was a really humorous time, and so that's the other ticketed event. But everything between those two events are completely free. Like I said, tons of panels, author signings, after panels, books for sale. But it was just a really, really cool experience. I live in an area that's extremely rural in southwestern Virginia, and they don't have a lot of things like that in my area. Alyssa and I went to a book signing last weekend with Kira Cass and Tiffany Trent in Roanoke, but that's the closest author signing that we've had. That's an hour from where I live. It's where Alyssa's town that she lives in now. But generally, Raleigh, North Carolina is the closest people get to me. A lot of times I have to drive 4 to 6 hours anyway just to see an author. So it's really cool to go to Charleston, South Carolina, which again is a 6-hour drive for us. But it's cool to go there and see so many people all at one time. It's a really unique experience. So if any of you live in the Charleston, South Carolina area and haven't heard about it, but are fans of young adult literature or are aspiring authors, I spoke to Kira Cass last weekend, and she actually told me that she had been there last year trying to get her ARC circulating and just trying to talk to some authors who were kind of already really self-established and popular to get advice and just to see their opinions on things. So it works as professional development. It works if you're a reader, if you're a parent of someone that you would like to become more of a reader. It's a really cool way to do that. I ended up buying books that I hadn't really had any intentions of purchasing, including The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer I bought last year in preparation for Y'all Fest. It ended up being one of my favorite books I read last year. So it's a cool way to find new authors that you haven't heard of, to get to fangirl over your favorite authors, which is something I did. After I read The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, I actually kind of accosted Michelle Hodkins in the restroom right before a panel and was like, oh my goodness, I loved your book. So, it's just a really cool event, and I would encourage any of you to go or at least look at the website, which, like I said, I'll link below. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them for me in the comments, and I will reply. You guys have a great day. Bye!